let's start things off strong here for round 1 of DFC episode 6. Oh man, look at this. Pembl is not letting Duke have any breathing room. But Duke largely unscathed here. He hasn't really been caught by those traps. Pembl doing a good job staying on the outside. Duke's going to have to try to get on the inside, possibly tele-stomp Pembl, and get some nice hammers in there. And Pembl is saying, come to my traps, good sir. Come into my traps. Ooh, man, nice sync from Duke. Oh, wow, what? What? KO out of nowhere. I did not expect that. All right, and let's go into round 2. Duke doing some nice sync here. Looks like he has a COA on, too. Good old Crown of Ages. He's probably, he might be using it to stack up IAS. He could also just be using it for DR. But he does know that Pembl is only a trap sin at this point. I believe they worked that out. Oh, wow, what? Big hits from Duke. So he might be using that so that he can get in some pretty clutch smites. Duke going in fast over here, trying to dodge those traps. Look at this nice trap setup that Pembl has, and he's forced out of it by Duke. Duke looks like he took a lot of damage, though, there. Really going in hard. He might be trying to lure him into some hammers here, but he is probably a mind blast away from death. I mean, that is a rogue Shadow Warrior mind blast away from death right there. That is a very low life total. So he's trying to stay far on the outside. Oh, nicely done. You know what might also be in that COA is some soul runes. There might be some soul runes in that, reducing the amount of damage from Mind Blast. Because he just got Mind Blasted a couple of times there, didn't die, but he got it that time. That would be some insane tech, though. Some very insane tech against a Sin. I can respect that. Good duel. And here we go, round 3. It's currently 1-1. Duke got a very nice KO in round 1, and Pembl was able to stave off the KO in round 2, even though he got connected on pretty hard. He was able to stave off, stay alive, and work Duke down with those traps and that Mind Blast. Duke doing some nice sync here, but Pembl setting up some traps. Notice how Pembl prefers that corner right there. That's because typically it's pretty safe from hammers. It's not a good angle for a Hammerdin to go in at, so it's safe to assume you're usually safe from like the rogue hammers. He's just trying to cut off his angles. Very close quarters combat here. As close as this duel can be without Duke charging Pembl down. Duke doing a great job of staying out of the way of damage so far. Oh, and he gets in close to Pembl. Oh, big hit there from Duke. That was just one charge. And Pembl's at about half life. Both players at about half life here. Pembl just a hair above. Now he's trying to lead Duke down here with these traps. Really lead Duke into these traps. Duke is trying to pull off a mad sync. He could be trying to desync and either tele-stomp or go in for a big charge. Nice sync here. It looks like he's trapped on a puddle. Oh, big hits from Duke. I really like that strategy from Duke, too. Just charge in, get a couple of hits, and charge back out. Stay out of the way of damage. There's no need to kick around and get hit by those traps. You got your hit in. You know, if you do that a couple more times, it's over. Yeah, I really like that strategy. And Pembl trying to stay far on the outside here. Duke using them puddles for that nasty desync. Pembl very low on life. Is he going to be able to survive? Dude, going in for the charge. Stuck on a rock over there. Pembl trying to stay out of the way. He wants Duke to get close, but he doesn't want to stay within range of that charge. Pembl doing a good job here of teleporting away, but Duke connects with a big charge and takes round 3. And here we go, round 4. Duke doing some nice desyncing here. Looks like he's by that rock, but I can almost promise you he is not. He is right here. It doesn't look like Duke has even 75% cast here. That is some very slow casting hammers. I mean, some people might argue against that, but I actually like that choice. Oh, nice. Gets in with some smites, but takes some damage. Gets a nice hit in from on Pembl. And wisely chooses to get out of those traps. Yeah, I really like this this approach here from Duke. His cast rate, as you can see, is very, very slow. I would say he probably hits like the 48% cast rate. Like he probably hits that breakpoint. My gosh, nice sync from Duke. But he's not relying on hammers to get there. He knows it's very, very hard to hit an assassin with hammers. I mean, they have the Shadow Master that can block a hammer for him. They have Weapon Block, which can block hammers. It's very, very hard to hit them with hammers. And also on top of that, even if that wasn't a thing, they're very, very elusive. They're just all over the place. And they don't charge or run around the map. So they give you very, very little surface area to hit them with a hammer. Like, you have to literally hit them right on the point that they telly. Otherwise, they're out of there. So that being said, that's why Duke is using charge as his main attack here. He's really relying on that. And he's doing a great job of it. He's actually connected again on Pembl. And Pembl's in a lot of trouble. Pembl might be out of mana. Pembl might be out of mana here. He's just kind of sitting around those traps. Oh, and there it is. Big charge from Duke. 3-1. Duke takes the match. That was insane. Nicely done. What was Duke wearing? I have to know. I have to know this gear choice here. Ah, it was Crown of Ages with damage reduced. He had 2 bears in that COA. And that was to basically just mitigate some of the damage from that Mind Blast. And he's got the Gores. Yeah, he was pretty heavy in on charge here. Deadly Strike, too. No wonder he was hitting so hard. Yeah, and it looks like he hits the 48% cast rate breakpoint. We nailed it, guys. We nailed it. Perfect Enigma Mage Plate. That's sweet, dude. Yeah, very nice. I love this setup against the Sin, man. I'm going to take notes on that. That's really good. Nice job. Nicely done. All right, both fighters are ready. Here we go. Round 1. We've got Terry versus DarkDrop. Oh, look at this. This is a poison Necro. I'm wondering if this is a hybrid or if this is like more heavily leaning on poison. Now, usually a Necro doesn't have a great matchup against a Druid, but I would argue that probably a poison Necro has a better shot against a Druid. That's for damn sure. Yeah, it looks like he has Death's Web. He's rocking Death's Web. That is... Oh, wow. Nice. Nicely done. The Poison Necro gets there. Walk down plus Poison Nova. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good game plan, honestly. Terry didn't need to do it there. He was pretty good at kind of, you know, staying within range and doing what TJ calls harassment. It's when your opponent comes in, they try to get that stomper, they try to get that close range hit on you, and you just tag them with a Poison Nova on their way in and peace right out. And here we go, round 2. Round 2. All right, so we know that DarkDrop probably put on some more poison res here. He did get worked down pretty quickly from a couple of Novas there in round 1. You see, Terry has not statted Fire Golem either. That or he's not using it here. That's a good choice. That's actually a very smart choice, because Druids have that Cyclone armor, so even if you get him to 1 health, the Fire Golem can't actually kill him. It just doesn't do enough damage to get through the Cyclone armor. Oh, nicely done there. The thing about that Poison Nova is it really wipes out those pets from the Druid. Oh, nice aim there from DarkDrop. Almost had a nice chain lock going on there, too. Yeah, and it looks like Terry's trying to get on the inside here. Oh, good pressure there. Yeah, and Terry's just being very patient. He's just being very patient. He knows he can get there with Poison Nova. It's just all about that patience. And DarkDrop is really trying to get a good stomp in. I question how valuable pets really are in this matchup. You know, of course, it looks like he does have the potential to use some sort of poison and bone skills, such as like Bone Spear or Teeth. But I wonder if recasting the pets really helps as much as it does against, you know, in a traditional Necro matchup. Bear, also a very good choice, yep. Yeah, wolves go down so quickly, and they take so long to recast. Oh, yeah, he might be in trouble here. There it is. DarkDrop taken down by Terry. GG. Both fighters are ready. Let's do this. Here we go. Round 3. And it looks like DarkDrop resurrected his mercenary there to grab an item off of him. You know what that makes me think he grabbed? You know what that makes me think he grabbed? He probably grabbed Andariel's Visage, a very common merc item. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that in this duel right here. And, you know, we might see DarkDrop be able to take a lot more of these Poison Novas now. Very, very good style points there from DarkDrop. Resurrecting the merc. Ooh, nice Poison Nova. DarkDrop using the bear now. Very nicely done. Oh, he's getting in good. Getting in some decent damage. Terry doing a good job walking down, weapon swapping, and throwing the Poison Nova. Oh, I had no idea that was a strategy. No wonder I've lost this duel so many times. That's a really good strategy, man. Very difficult to catch. Very difficult to catch a Necro like that. Especially when you're getting punished with that Poison Nova every time you try. Very nicely done. Well-timed Poison Novas there from Terry. Yeah, and it looks like Rand is probably at about half health here. And Terry's still at a very healthy life total. Yeah, and especially when your opponent has Andariels. You just want to keep fighting the good fight, right? Like, you just want to keep plugging away, not necessarily worrying about always checking their life total and where they're at, but just keep plugging away. Keep up the good fight. Now, you see, I almost think Terry appreciates it when Rand goes away to, like, recast the bear. Because I feel like Terry's in the most trouble when DarkDrop is putting on a lot of pressure. Or when he can get him in these patterns right here. I really like this too. You know, DarkDrop, aka Rand, has got him in this pattern of kind of chasing him down now. And he might run into a NATO for his troubles. Ooh, nice Novas there. Terry proving very, very hard to catch. Man, this is getting right down to the wire. I think Rand is in trouble. You notice him keeping the distance? I think he's in trouble. Oh, good hit, though. Now he's got the rhythm that he needs. Trying to make Terry chase him. Oh, very nicely done. And he just has those NATOs waiting right there. Man, this is close. This is very close. Now, I'm surprised though we are not seeing. The way that DarkDrop is playing, I would assume he's very low on life. And I was just gonna say we're not seeing Terry use his bone skills like teeth, but he just did right there. So I think he that was very good, very quick, sneaky, like just testing to see if he's at that 1 health. Yeah, now he's clicked on his name or he's highlighted his name and knows that he's very, very low on life. So you might see him try to finish with teeth. Although Poison Nova will do that additional 1 damage that you need it to do. This is going to be a duel from the outside right here from both players. Very close there. Terry very narrowly escaping that tornado. And he could be running out of mana. You know, at this point, that could be something that he could run into. And that DarkDrop really could punish him for. But it's so close. Look at this. How is DarkDrop still alive? Oh, man. Using the teeth. Very nice call. Terry is very good on this Poison Nova Necro. Yes, Punch. Terry is up 2-0 right now with the Poison Nova Necro versus the Druid. Oh, and there it is. A 3-0 finish. Ah, very nice amulet. 220, 30 strength. Oh, yeah. Straight poison. Look at this. I like the DR there, too. You notice the 2 bear runes in his helm, I believe, as well. All for that damage reduction. Nice setup. Yep, he is straight into... Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Yeah, he was straight into the Poison Nova skills right there. Max Poison Nova and all synergies. He did switch to Andariel's Visage. We knew it. Clutch call on our part. That's why he resurrected that Merc. No socket in Andy's. Well, he probably wasn't prepared to have to pull that off of his Merc. Oh, nice. He's got some good res. Using the Whiz Pike for res. I'm impressed that he had that in his stash. Oh, and very nice Sanctuary. Oof. Beautiful. This is really good for those types of battles. Yeah, nicely done. I like this setup. Really, really stacking that res. But when you have a full Poison Nova Necro coming at you, they rip so much out of you for resistance, man. Even that, even that D-Web, you can't see how much that takes away from your res. You know what I mean? So it's like that hidden extra minus res, sort of like Cold Mastery over the Cold Sorc. Like, it's just, you don't know it's there, but it's there. But he did a good job. He did a good job of stacking up the res here. Here we go. Round 1. Joby versus Max. Now, Max did say this is going to be an extremely hard matchup for him. But what is he doing here? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. He's using Widowmaker. He's using Widowmaker, dude. What? Instead of getting up close and trying to kick, Max is using Widowmaker. My mind is blown. This guy is next level kicks in. This is so sick. Wow, man. And that Shadow Master is paying off too with some very clutch Mind Blasts. Wow, Joby trying to think about how to go about this. You can tell he's just looking for an angle here, looking, you know, to really figure out how to go about this, how to approach. Oh man, some good damage from that bow. Joby trying to stay alive. Max doing a great job. Great job of getting damage in and not sticking around. He does not want any of that chain lock. Oh, man. And the timing on these hits is just working completely against Joby. He's getting clocked with arrows or Mind Blast right as he goes to teleport. And, you know, in turn, that's interrupting his teleport. It's stopping him from actually getting it off. Oh, man. Slowly getting pinged down. I am so impressed by this, by Max's choice of weapons here. This is a very interesting setup. Keeping Joby on the outside. He knows he's probably going into a ton of traps there. Gets clocked. Oh, and there it is. Max takes round one. Wow, what an amazing setup. Here we go, round two. Let's see how Joby adapts to this game plan. We can see some very clear changes that he's made in his gear. Oh, and a nice hit there. Gets in close. Max being very evasive, but it is not enough this time. Gets caught with that bow out and taken down by charge. GG. GG. See, Joby and Priest are similar in this way, in the way that they fight, is when you beat them with something, they very quickly adapt. And we can see some adaptations that Joby has made here in his character. Clutch calls. Clutch calls. I think that's what makes the difference right there between a good dueler and a legendary dueler. And it's just their ability to adapt. Their ability to adapt to what's going on. But here we go, round three. Let's see if Joby can get that quick damage in like he did before. Looks like we are going to see Max try to keep the distance. And the other thing that he has working for him here on Max's end is he got that open wounds by the looks. Cutting Joby open. And Joby trying to go in and get that charge. Oh, nicely done. Weapon block is a bitch, let me tell you. That is something you can't plan for. Oh, big hits from Joby. And you can see that Max is actually CT tellying away, which is something you absolutely must do against Joby, or else that happens, where you just get that nice lock going on. Oh, man, what was that? Was that Holy Shock? Was that Holy Shock? Oh, it was FOH. Oh, okay, my bad. I was like, I did not see that go off. I was like, how did he just die from everything? Oh, yeah, it's a VT. He might have been doing a lot of charging and smiting. But, by the way, he's a VT. He can also FOH. And here we go. Round 4. It is 2-1 in Joby's favor. Joby doing some CT tellying of himself here. Very nice setting up. Oh, wow, good hit there. Where did that come from? Yeah, he's not giving Max much time to set these traps up. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Priest. Gosh, this is an interesting battle that, I mean, probably one of the most interesting battles that takes place at such a far range. Oh, and there it is. TKO. It is all over. Joby closes the distance and is able to finish. A very good adaptation from round one. Joby's rocking the Grief of Doom for this matchup and for a lot of his matchups. And he did switch to the Andariel's Visage, the legendary 220 amulet of his. Very nice. Soul Spurs. Very nice. Yeah, GG gloves too. And of course, a decked out inventory. Look at that. GG. And the DFC belt he wore for this. So of course, he's using the Death's Web there. Notice the open wounds chance in there. I really like that. Instead of a facet, open wounds. Got the 08 Valk. So nasty. GG amulet. Perfect answers. Oh, look at those pre-patch charms. Jesus Christ. Very nice. And he has the Nephrune for knockback. Oh my god. Who called this? Someone called this in chat. Zychek? This was the name we heard in chat, right? That's the bow, man. Yeah, that's him. That's him. This is the legendary Zychek from back in the day. Pre-patch Assassin Torch. Jesus. And Shadow Discipline charms. Love that, dude. Very nice setup. You notice him trying to get these IBSs from a... Oh, shoot. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Well, let me catch you up about what's been going on. So you can see VirtualSelf, aka Enigma here, and he is kind of keeping his distance. He's staying very far out, and it's pretty indicative that he doesn't have max block. You guys are great. Oh, and there it is. No max block. VirtualSelf is taken out. Taken out by SureImSure. Yeah, we called that though. Usually if you see a Necro stay far on the outside of a Zon, it's an indication that they don't want anything to do with those United Strafes. They don't want nothing to do with those United Strafes. Ain't trying to get in close because they can't block anything. It's just all straight damage if they get in close. The guided start seeking them out. And it's really bad. They would rather take a, possible multi-shot rather than a guided or a strafe. So they're trying to stay way on the outside. Very indicative that they don't have max block. All right, and here we go, round two. And let's see if VirtualSelf is going to mix anything up here. VirtualSelf, you want to be very careful though, not to overly use the environment there. I like how he shifted away. He's just trying to get his bearings under him there, but you don't want to be hiding behind the walls too much. Oof. Yeah, it's okay to like wipe off some guided arrows. You know what I mean? Wipe off some guided arrows. Whew, shake those off. Yeah, he's doing a good job of keeping the distance. Oh, nicely aimed Bone Spear from VirtualSelf. Oh, good hits there from SureImSure, though. Just about all of those multi-shots connected there. Oh, and he's in close. There's the strafe. Oh, close duel, but SureImSure takes round two. GG. And here we go. Round 3. SureImSure versus VirtualSelf. Like how he's using that poison jab, too. Strategically placing it there in case VirtualSelf decides to stomp. Just plugging away with that multi-shot. That's all right. Just drop one. Just drop one. You're fine. There you go. You're fine. Very nice dueling at range here from both players. It's hard to tell if those multi-shots are connecting, or if that was if they were connecting with a player, or if they were connecting with the wall. Because you can see VirtualSelf putting up a bone wall now. Very interesting strategy. I do like that. It blocks those multi-shots, and I don't actually know for a fact if a multi-shot arrow, even though it pierces, if it can actually do damage to a player after it pierces a pet. Not 100% sure on that. Wow, though. What a duel at range. If you ain't got max block, use a wall. Yeah, SureImSure going to get pretty low on mana here. He's got to really budget himself. Oh, and there it is. And you called that, Max. The more that the duel stays at a range, the more you would figure it favors the Zon. And that was exactly how it was there. I couldn't tell exactly who the multi-shots were hitting, whether it was the wall or whether it was, VirtualSelf. Come to find out, a lot of them probably were hitting him there. But, that was a good strategy by VirtualSelf casting up that wall. I really like that. Sorry. Wow, nice jabs. Yeah, we're checking out SureImSure's gear here. And, uses the Nosferatu's coil for the IAS. I like the open wounds from the shield there, too. 4 to chains, very good armor. A 45-120 helm with 100 life. Wow. Cat's Eye, very good, very common amulet, but a very good one, man. It's hard to beat that faster run walk and IAS. And a perfect faith. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Yeah, I can imagine it's probably more damage. Do you still... Well, it's definitely more damage, but do you still hit the breakpoint? Like the fastest breakpoint? Oh, nice. Nice. Very good. Okay, so that's why you wear the Nosferatu coil, is so that when you're using Faith Grand Matron Bow, you can hit that IAS breakpoint. Very nice. What was VirtualSelf rocking? Very curious. Ooh, look at this white wand. Look at that beautiful white wand. Spirit of Phoenix. Storm Circlet. Jeez, yeah. Cheap gear. Cheap gear. Show us the GG stuff, will ya? My gosh. GG. Perfect. Enigma Scarab. 45 life for poison and bone skills. Ooh, be mana. Nice. Yeah, no max block. Still a little GG. I think max block would definitely work better. Definitely better for the Zon. Like, it just allows you, when you have max block, you can chase them down. You can put so much pressure on them. You can use Bone Wall, cut them off, and just not have to worry so much about not getting hit. So, yeah, I would completely be in favor of that, man. Love the gear, though. And here we go, round 1 of Lilith BL versus Cola. And that is Doombringer versus Fraggs. Yeah, so it looks like Doombringer's up against a Windy Druid here, and that is a tough matchup for him, I think. Just because of that Cyclone armor. That Cyclone armor can just absorb damage, man. So, you know, usually a Windy Druid will get in the habit of just recasting that armor pretty much after every time either they or their pets get hit. They just want to recast it so they can absorb more cold, more of that blizz. Yeah, that's what you see. That's what you see Fraggs doing as he's teleporting away, just recasting that. It's important to keep it active because otherwise it's a pretty quick night for a Druid if they don't keep that up and going. The Cyclone armor will absorb 1 blizz, and anything after that, well, usually 1 blizz. Anything after that, though, will get right to the player, so you always want to keep it active. But look at this, man. Doom's aim on this Cold Sorc is insane. Look what he does. Just well-placed blizzards, and then look at these Ice Blasts. So he'll Ice Blast in directions that he's so good at predicting where his opponent's gonna be. It's really good, dude. He's really good at that. Doom just trying to get a good angle on his opponent here, and Fraggs trying to do the same thing, trying to get in, trying to take as little damage as possible. But it doesn't look like Fraggs has been able to get, you know, a good load of nados going here. He hasn't been able to go in and stomp, and it's just because look at this. Doom is just ready with those Ice Blasts. Like if he goes into that, ouch, man. Ouch, ouch. Frag's doing a good job of staying out of the way. Where is this poison coming from? Is that from Poison Creeper? Where is it? Where's that poison coming from? Is it doing work, or where's it? It looks like the damage might be coming from Hurricane. Because I haven't seen any big, clean hits from Fraggs yet. Yeah, Creeper for sure. Oh, he did eat a nado. Okay, very good. He got hit by nados. Very nicely done. Yeah, I missed that. Ooh, that was a nice trap there set by Doom. He had that blizz come up. It wiped out all of Frag's pets and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually took some damage from that. Rep life, though, paying off here for Doom. Good job closing the distance from Fraggs, but he wants to be careful. Got to be careful to keep that Cyclone armor up. I like that suggestion, Dio, of spreading more nados out there. It looks like he's starting to do it, too. He's kind of just throwing nados and moving in with them so that if Doombringer teleports out, it's usually a pretty, you know, it's usually run into something. Yeah, I do like that strategy. And I'm wondering if Fraggs is lower on life here. It's hard to see his life total, but it looks like he's really trying to. He's not trying to go in and stomp. And I'm wondering if, does anybody know, is that the wrong thing to do, or do you want to get in and stomp a Cold Sorc, or is he trying to keep the distance to try to plant those nados? Yeah, no problem. Depends on the druid. Okay. Yeah, and he might have some nados waiting down here. Oh, that sucks, Max. Yeah, shrines are always a pain in the ass. Part of that environment, you gotta. They add a whole new flavor to the duel, right? Like, you gotta dodge the shrine. It's part of your mission. Part of your mission. Oh, man, yes! We do get to see that Fraggs is very, very low on life. Nice aim from Doom! Pretty sure he just finished that with an Ice Blast. Holy! And here we go. Round 2. Yeah, and Fraggs just brought up something very interesting there, too, is that he has to be very conservative with his mana trying to catch Doom. Because in this battle of attrition, he will run out of mana first. Doom, unless he gets hit, practically has infinite mana. I mean, you can see it regenerating faster than he can use it here. Trying to catch each other. Doom with some long-range shots. Oh, and look at this. That's like the classic Necro style you see right there. You see him teleporting into his Ice Blasts? Teleporting into those Ice Blasts. Interesting strategy. Because he knows that Fraggs wants to telestomp him. So if he can just land those, if he can throw a line of those Ice Blasts right into a Blizzard, and then as Fraggs is going to telestomp, if he can teleport forward, man, Fraggs just eats a ton of garbage on his way in. That's insane. Oof. Oof. Doom eats a NATO there. But you notice it didn't do too much damage to him. Like that, the ES Cold Sorc here is so tanky. He just ate like a full-fledged NATO, probably 2 hits there. And it did a total of about 200 damage to his life total. Insane. So good. I want to go out here and try to grab these shrines, but I don't want to mess up their duel. Oh well. I'm going to go out and grab these shrines. And some good timing here. Some good timing and some good aim. Ooh, nice name lock there. That was interesting. Is there any value, do you think, in trying to telestomp a druid when they least expect it? You know what I mean? I wonder if there's some value in that. When you can tell that they're going away to recast that Cyclone armor. Like, I wonder if there's any value in doing that. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. Like, with any build that's gonna punish you at close range, especially casters like that, it's definitely a risk. Like, stomping a Hammerdin or stomping a Wind Druid or whatnot, basically the same risk you run into. But yeah, I mean, and we saw it there. Like, it looked like Doom tried to telestomp and ended up eating a lot of NATOs for it. But Cyclone down, hell yeah. Yeah, I think that's a great point. If you can tell that the Cyclone is down, like right there, you can tell the Cyclone armor is down. He's teleporting away to try to recast that. Yeah, that's a good point too. On a Blizz, no, but on a Fireball Sorc, yes. Great point, because in case anybody was wondering, it is a completely different fight against a Fireball Sorc. The damage it just seems to, it cuts through that Cyclone armor a lot faster. Nice stomp there from Fraggs. Oh, and good placement of that Blizzard from Doom. That's what you see from Doom, is just very consistent play. He is a very consistent player. He has been playing a cold Sorc for as long as I've known this guy. He's very consistent, very good at it. This is probably one of his roughest matchups, I would imagine. Just having that constant recasting of Cyclone armor is rough. Not Oridan's? Yeah, that's a good point, too. Oridan, probably a really bad matchup for him, too. I think we definitely saw that. We had some experience with that one. Oh, good stomp from Fraggs, but he wasn't able to capitalize on it too much there. Oof. Yeah, the other thing about stomping with Fireball. Oh my God! Speaking of stomps, great stomp there from Fraggs. But the good thing about stomping with Fireballs over stomping with like Ice Blast or Blizzard is the Fireballs have splash damage. So like if they hit their pets randomly, it still does damage to the player. Oh, nicely done there from Fraggs. Doom teleported right into him there, and he was ready. But, hitting with Ice Blast, if that gets ganked by one of the pets, it just hits the pet. There's no real splash damage associated with it. But Fireball, on the other hand, it's hard to miss when you're at close range with that. You got a whole bunch of pets around. Wow, you see that aim? You see that aim? Doom just throws an Ice Blast right to the side. Getting it ready. Just planting the seed. Planting the seed just in case Fraggs goes that angle. Nicely done. GG from Doombringer. It's hard to beat that aim, dude. Really hard to beat that aim. All right, here we go. Round 3. Doom is up. Looks like his screen's a bit frozen here. There we go. Now we're back in. Doom is up 2-0. We're on round 3. Fraggs having a little bit of trouble, really punishing Doom when he gets in close. That ES is so tanky. It's like we were just talking about. It's ES and Cyclone armor, both very, very tanky. See a couple of lag spikes from the stream. If we see another pretty bad one, I might just go out and follow him for this last duel. I'd love to see what Fraggs is doing too. Oh, nice pressure from Fraggs. Nice pressure, dude. Just staying right on him. He ain't got time to mess around today. He says, I ain't messing around today, brother. Now we're seeing another lag spike. Oh, looks like it's fixed itself. But it ain't gonna stay that way for long, is it? We're getting ready. We're getting ready just in case we gotta go follow up here. I don't want to miss any action. I'm gonna teleport up, and then we're gonna kill the Discord. I'm gonna follow these guys around. Look at this. Fraggs just really looking for a way in here. Oh, and nice pressure. He's really keeping it on. Really keeping it on Doom here. Oh, nicely placed blizzards, though. Nicely placed blizzards. Yeah, and Fraggs just kind of collecting himself here, recasting his pets, getting that Cyclone armor ready. Lilith barricading herself behind that puddle. Oh, an exchange there. Looks like Looks like Fraggs got hit. It's hard to tell how much trouble he's actually in, but we heard him get hit. And who knows? I mean, a lot of that could have been absorbed by his Cyclone armor too. Oh, and there it is. TKO. Doombringer takes it. 3-0. Very nicely done. What is Fraggs rocking? Ooh. He's got a 715 jewel in an F suicide branch for the faster hit recovery and extra res. Enigma of Duress. Beautiful for cold res. Nice caster ring there. A little bit of bonus to resistance. 220 Druid Ammy. Ooh, look at this Druid Ammy. Oh, man. I gotta screenshot that. That's so cool. And some life resistance charms. Using the Mage Fist to regenerate that mana. I think that's pretty good. He's using Crown of Ages here for the boost to resistances. It's just probably one of his better boost to resistance. Also for a big boost to faster hit recovery. Yeah, this is you got hooked up, man. Oh, look at this Ele Grand Charm, too. Appreciate you, Fraggs. You're a good guy, dude. Yeah, you got hooked up, brother. 2019 Druid Torch. God, this stuff is nasty. Nicely done. Oh, look at this. DR for NATOs. That also allows him to use Arachnid's Mesh to keep up with the cast rate breakpoints. Gets 43 damage reduction right from that shield. Very nice. Armageddon Fletch. Legendary amulet. Yeah, love that helm, dude. Perfect F tracks. I can't get over that. That's so sick. Guy's just stunting. Beat manas. Ooh. And here we go, round one of this legendary matchup between Priest and Punch. So Priest going with Oak Sage and Max Block here. I do like this. This is going to pose a lot of problems for Priest. In my experience, I have noticed it is the best way to go about dueling Priest on a Barb is to have that Max Block ready. But he's still so slippery and so good at staying out of the way of damage. Priest being very patient here, too. Really trying to pick his shots. Look at this. Do you see how... Like, Priest doesn't even need dodge, avoid, or evade here, right? Like, he's just so good at getting out of the way. Picking his angles. Oof, man. Oh, nice hits there from Punch. And a good whirlwind there, but it looks like he's poisoned quite well here. Poisoned quite well. That might force him into putting on some more pressure here. Trying to wipe off those guided arrows behind that wall. Oh, oh man. Big hits from Priest. But he's caught in the whirlwind of Punch. Oh, close duel, but Priest gets there. Oh, man. And here we go, round two. What will Punch do differently this time, if anything? Priest getting those guideds in, man. Very rare to ever catch Priest with his bow out. Oh, look at that. That's what he's going to do differently. He's going to put that Hydra up to proc that dodge or evade. That's an interesting strategy. That is a very interesting strategy. I'm wondering if it's going to pay off. It's either that or it's style points. I can't tell. Yeah, but he seemed to get stuck in that dodge, evade, avoid. But also the good point about Hydras there too is they're always going to point you to where Priest really is. Because with the way that he walks, the faster run walk that he has on his build, the strength glitching, it's easy for a Zon to desync. And you think you're hitting him, but you're whirlwinding nowhere close to him sometimes. So that was an interesting strategy. I wonder if any of those factors had to do with the choice there. Oh, man. Some good stomps there from Punch, but that poison jab is doing some work. Oh, nice whirlwind. Punch just in and out with those heavy hits. Doing the whirlwind lock there. Believe it or not, that's actually a decent strategy against the Zon. Wow, I'm surprised Priest survived that. Oh, what? 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 And we have definitely knockout of the night right there. Knockout of the night for damn sure. Double KO. Holy shit. We have our first draw of Season 2 of the DFC. I don't think we've had a draw yet, have we? Not in Season 2. All right, and here we go. Round 2. Round 3. Technically round 2, though, right? Because, I mean, round 2 is just a wash. It's just a wash. I like how Punch is keeping this Oak Sage going. That's some very pro Barb stuff right there. That's some pro level stuff. Priest also has an Oak Sage going. Just two pros going at it. You always know someone's at a different level when they're using that Oak Sage. Oh, good lock there from Priest. Oof. Whenever they start using that Oak Sage, they are some competitive players. Good hit there from Priest. Hard to tell how much damage was done. But he's definitely going to try to keep that Oak Sage going. And the Hydra. Using that Hydra. He's like, hey, it worked in round 2. Got us a double KO. Oh, nice hits. Nice hits from both players. And nice job from Punch recognizing that Priest was right in between those two puddles. And you notice how well he whirlwinded right there. You notice how well he pulled that off. Oh, he's going for the Hydra PK. Oh, man. I don't think he got it. I think that was whirlwind, but he was going for that Hydra PK. And here we go. Round 3. It is a complete draw. 1-1-1. 1 win Punch, 1 win Priest, 1 draw. Oh, nice hits early from Punch. Very nicely done. Staying out of the way of that damage. Oh, nice telestomp there too. Good damage early from Punch. But some good retaliation from Priest. And he gets those Hydras going. There's the Whirlwind Lock. Not a terrible strategy there for a Barb. Oh, good hits from Punch. I'm loving these name locks. He's doing a great job with those. And there it is. Punch takes round 4. And here we go. The 5th round. But technically not... It has the potential to not be the final round here. Oh, nice hit from Punch. Oh, and a good lock from Priest. Very good lock from Priest. Punch taking some murderous hits. Rut, wow. Oh, nice aim there with that whirlwind too. Getting that Hydra going. I'm blown away by that strategy. It's just like Terry says. That's like 1,000 IQ right there. And there it is. Punch with the win. Man. Wow. Holy hell. What a strategy. Punch has a pre-patch Paladin Torch, Grief of Doom. He's got a 4015 Ari its face. Look at that max block Ami too. And a 4015 Storm Shield, Enigma Mage Plate. Perfect Raven. Wow, dude. Wow. Yeah, so he's he is using that nature's piece for the Oak Sage. Oh, and he had a belt in his inventory there for the oh wow, faster hit recovery and AR. Jeez. Was Priest rocking for this setup here. Man, that is a beautiful helm. That is a beautiful helm. That's got to be one of the best on East, right? Like, let's be serious. That is very nice. Gee. Faster run walk on the Ami there. Interesting. I love how both these guys use Nature's Peace for that Oak Sage. God, that's some next level stuff. Fort of Chains. Going with the Java gloves for this matchup. So he's planning on doing more damage with Java and Poison. Like, that's his game plan. The bow is just a nice backup. Like, it's just nice when Punch goes at range. He's planning on doing a lot of damage here with in very close. Yeah, I love this setup. And here we go. Round 1. Root versus DustenTheWind. Oh, there we go. He actually had to go and unhostile me. I appreciate that. I was wondering where he went. I was like, what's going on here? Oh man, we got a Ghost Sin here. It's either Ghost Sin or a hybrid. It's like potentially a hybrid. Oh, nice hits from those NATOs though. Wow, Root is taking a lot of damage here early. And some nice Mind Blast lock in there from Root. But Dustin's doing a good job getting in the inside. But it looks like Root got those nasty hits with Whirlwind, cutting him open, and Mind Blasting for the win. And here we go, round 2. Root setting up fire traps now. I wonder if he's doing that for the stun. Doing that for the stun. Makes me think he's more ghosts. It's hard to tell. We'll have to check out the setup afterwards. Recasting that Cyclone armor. Okay, so the fact that Dustin recasted that Cyclone armor, it's telling me that those traps are hurting him. Like, he is genuinely concerned about the damage coming from those traps. Yeah, and it's really working down the Cyclone armor. So I would guess he is more of a Spider Sin. Punch is here. Or I'm sorry, Root is here. Oh, man, big hit. TKO from Root. Very nice telly stomp. But here we go, round 3. Root versus Dustin. Root trying to close the distance with some NATOs. He's kind of walking down, you know, walking his opponent down while throwing NATOs here, trying to move in strategically. And it pays off, man. Oh, he's getting stunned hard, though. Those were some nasty stuns there from all those traps. Oof. Oh, big hits. And it is all over. Root takes it. Very nasty. All right, so we got to see. We gotta see. What is the gear? What is the gear? Was it a ghost? Was it a... Oh, it was a ghost! It was a ghost. So apparently it's a ghost with some pretty nasty trap damage. Or, you know, definitely not insignificant trap damage, I should say. Yep, that's awesome. Nice claws there, too. Full ghost, no trap damage. So it actually, yeah, you had us fooled, man, or at least you had me fooled. That was, I thought for sure that trap damage was looking significant, but that's really good. Yeah, look at that helm, dude. 39 dexterity, 30 ED, 9 dexterity, 8 strength, and something else in that jewel. Very nice. It's got the AR in that. Oh my god, that's good. Life mana charm. I like that. I like a healthy mix of those in there with a sin, because they can run out of mana very quickly. Teleporting around, casting traps, casting mind blast. They can run out of mana very quickly. GG, that is some nice stuff. And what is Dustin rocking here? He's got a nice 5 NATO helm. With, wow, that is actually a very nice 5 NATO helm. It's got 10% faster hit recovery. It's got 5 NATO, 2 sockets, life. Hard to tell if it has strength or not. That could just be strength coming from the jewels, but it doesn't need it. It's really good. Actually, I don't think strength can spawn on those, so it's definitely coming from the jewels. GG. Nice FPK ring right there. 15/15 Eth-Trex. Some sick Ele Grand Charms. 20 life, 5 all res small charms. GG. Love it, dude. Love it. Does poison skill damage help with poison creeper? Does anybody know? Random questions of D2. Does the poison skill damage from Trangs help with poison creeper? My guess would be no, but interesting question. Love it, dude. GG. And here we go. So we are following Surely Serious here. He's trying to keep his distance. Oh, look at this. What is going on up here? What is going on up here? We got Armageddon? Armageddon Druid? What? What? How effective? I don't even know what to say. Oh, he cast Fissure there too. Did some damage. Oh man! Vicious Volcano! Surely Serious having a hard time hitting Dio. Oof. Look at just chasing him with those volcanoes. Surely Serious running from Pompeii. Trying to find that angle, using that bone spear. Yeah, this is a rough matchup for a Necro right here. Druid is so rough. All those pets. But this is obviously a different kind of Druid right here. He might be, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, and he's got yeah, he's got some damage on him here, Surely Serious. He's trying to stay out of the way. Follow these elements here, trying to pick his shots. Oh, wow, look at this. Dio's actually been hit quite hard here with some bone spears. Trying to stay out of the way. And surely Serious trying to keep that distance. Oh, man, big hit there from Dio. We heard it. Oh, man, and surely Serious is close. He's on his deathbed here. Can he survive? His battle orders has run out. Got to stay out of the way of that Fisher. He's doing a great job of it. And Dio just above half-life here. Looks like surely Serious recasting that battle orders. It's going to help him a little bit there. A little bit more life to survive with, but not on top of a volcano. He narrowly escapes with his life. What is going on right now? This is insane. So Dio just got clapped with another bone spear. Surely Serious trying to finish. Good hits. Dio down to about a quarter life right now. Surely Serious repping a little bit of life, but a volcano takes, he literally fell into the volcano there. Did you see that? Sucked him to the depths of hell. Coolest death animation I've ever seen in Diablo 2. But we are diving in to the second round. Oh, man. Oh, man. GG. So it looks like Dio gets round 2. And here we go, round 3. Look at this beautiful volcano. This thing, it's such a beautiful skill. God, I gotta take charge off. What the fuck? Boom! We are basking at the top of the mountain, looking down as two titans go at it. Surely Serious is actually doing a better job at trying to keep the distance here. Dio closes the distance, but doesn't really punish him up close. Isn't able to get a lot of damage in. Oh, he did that time, though. That was pretty significant. Oh, nice bone spears there from Surely Serious. Yeah, now Surely Serious trying to... You see him teleporting into his own bone spirits there. An interesting strategy. Oh, and there it is. Dio takes it 3-0. Look at this gear. Interesting. Interesting gear. This is a very unique build. Very unique. We got the first ever Volcano PK in the DFC, and it was the coolest thing ever. You need to max a lot of fire prereqs. So you have only 1 point in Oak. No shit, 1 in Cyclone. Okay. If you go cannon, like me, I assume that means he's just going straight damage. Yep. No shit. So he's going straight damage, very little protection. Yeah. If not, you can get less damage and have more into Oak. Okay, so he only puts 1 point into Oak, 1 point into Cyclone Armor, and just tries to max out the damage with all of the synergies. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like that, man. That's fun. That was a fun build. Very, very fun build. Appreciate that explanation, too. And this is surely Sirius's gear. Look at this helm. He's got the Blood Fist for the faster hit recovery. Faster hit recovery on the boots. Nice FPK ring there. 220 amulet. Hodo. Enigma. Spirit. Yeah. I like the faster hit recovery setup, man. Also, he's got 2 bear runes in his helm here, too. Helping with, you know, usually would help with that physical damage. I'm not sure if Volcano doesn't do much physical damage, does it? But when you see a druid, you probably, I would use damage reduction, too. Like, you know, you got to prepare for that. Yeah, this is versus Windy. He thought for sure. Druid pops in. You just assume it's a Windy. Go, bro. God damn it, I'm so dead. GG. Go, round 2. Round 2, Hippo versus Coooley. We gotta trick him. We gotta get tricky. No! Close. Close. It's Coooley easy. Yes. Yes, absolutely easy. Easy in this matchup. Go, bro. Nothing. Easy. If you want an easy Coooley, this is the setup to use. Oh, look at these jabs. These are nasty jabs. Fortitude. Perfect fortitude. 40, 13, 15 Dungos. Nice stat ring. 2020 Torch, 2020 Annihilus, 2 Java, 20 IES knockback. Wow, nice gloves. Very nice helm there, too. And he's got War Traveler. They use those for the min and max damage on there. Those are pretty good. A lot of damage coming from this Zon. That poison was nothing to shake a stick at either. Yeah, very nice. He's got that DR as well. Max block. Oh, look at this. Faster run walk and resistance charms. I like that, dude. I like that. Nice little addition in there. Nice gear, dude.